Superintendent, with your blessing, given the late hour, I'm going to move to our public and student comment before your report. Ms. Bradshaw, do we have any student comment?
No.
Okay, do we have any public comment?
Yes. We have Lisa Lyon and Angela Uberblau.
Urbalau.
There we go.
Welcome. Hi. Good evening, Chair Guerrero and members of the board. My name is Lisa Lyon, Lyon. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you tonight as the parent of a dyslexic 10th grader at Grant and as a founding member of Decoding Dyslexia Oregon. Fortunately, many positive things have happened since I first addressed the board regarding dyslexia more than 5 years ago. Recently, PPS has provided training to 20 reading specialists in the Orton-Gillingham approach, sent 40 educators to the International Dyslexia Association Conference and to the statewide teacher in-service on dyslexia at the University of Portland. They have also hosted a community-wide dyslexia listening session, and they also have appointed a program administrator for dyslexia. While this commitment is to be recognized and applauded, I want to focus on the curricula that is under current consideration to be added to the existing equity-based balanced literacy instructional framework. But before focusing on this current proposal, we must look back to the last adoption, 4 years and approximately $9.5 million ago. Alarms were sounded expressing dismay and fear that selected curricula which formed the EBBL framework were insufficient. Materials were purchased from the 5 unique vendors, although there was no evidence to show these curricula would coordinate to form a comprehensive literacy curriculum. Finally, 4 years later, after review of these offerings, PPS has courageously admitted that there is a gap in instructional materials. In the previous adoption, the curricula did not include content to address 2 of the big 5 ideas in reading instruction, as outlined by the National Reading Panel: phonemic awareness and phonics, the 2 most fundamental reading skills upon which reading success is built. I am grateful that PPS has recognized this gap and is acting to fix it. However, what will be different this time? Can you ensure us that the Foundational Skills Resource Committee, currently tasked with examining curricula, is made up primarily of experts in how to teach reading? Are they already knowledgeable in the science of reading, including phonemes, morphemes, and syllable types? Is the committee racially diverse? This matters. We all know that PPS has not done nearly enough to support our students of color who are struggling with reading, and our outcomes reflect that. During these past 4 years, how many of our K-3 children have missed out on the most fundamental instruction in reading because of poor decisions that were made 4 years ago? Too many. A guesstimate is 4,000. My question is, what will prevent PPS from adopting another inferior curriculum? I have been told that teachers will be piloting programs, but there will not be any data collection. Although I have heard that all 5 curricular candidates are solid choices, according to EdReports, an independent nonprofit that reviews instructional materials, there is a clear winner among the 5 candidates. EdReports shows that the American Reading Company program meets expectations in every category. Other programs under review only partially meet expectations. I urge committee members to diligently review these materials to prevent another instructional mistake. PPS educators, children, and families deserve to have nothing left to chance regarding reading instruction. Give educators the best tools so they may provide better reading instruction to their students. The selection of essential materials should be guided by data and not by popularity. Thank you.
Hi, thank you for the chance to speak with you tonight. My name is Angela Uerbalau, and I'm the mom of 2 girls at Irvington Elementary School. And along with Lisa and several other advocates, I'm a co-creator of OregonKidsRead.com. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the petition, but before I do that, I want to take a minute to acknowledge all of the PPS students. I just want to thank you for your hard work every day. I'm looking at you because you're the student representative. We see you. We see your hard work. We appreciate you, and we're proud of you. As I said 3 weeks ago, I and other literacy and racial equity advocates launched the Oregon Kids Read petition. And we did this because Oregon is failing our students, and in particular, failing our students of color when it comes to reading. Almost half, and I know many of you already know this, but almost half of our Oregon students are not meeting reading benchmarks. 72% of our Latinx third graders are not reading at grade level. 74% of our African American and Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander third graders, bless you, they're not reading at grade level. And as we've talked about tonight, the numbers in PPS are similarly appalling. And behind every number is a child that we care about. And all of us in this room, every single one of us wouldn't be here if we didn't care about those children. And also, I want to be very, very clear to any student who is listening. This is not your fault. This is not your failure. This is an adult failure, and these are problems that adults have created, and we need to do more about this, and we will. The Oregon Kids petition, Oregon Kids Read petition, is part of that. We are calling on the Oregon legislature to dedicate 2% of Student Success Act monies, and that's of the statewide initiative monies, not of the district monies. We're asking them to dedicate 2% of those monies towards reading instruction, offering it to all of our K-3 teachers and our reading specialists. Already, 2,700 people have signed the petition, including your former board colleague, Dr. Julia Esparza Brown, and Mercedes Munez, who's the Oregon Teacher of the Year for 2020. We're doing this, we've signed it because we're inspired and we're motivated by Mississippi. They have adopted a comprehensive literacy program, and since 2013, they've trained 13,000 of their teachers in the science of reading. And this year, their fourth graders were the only fourth graders in the country who improved on nationwide reading scores. Mississippi, the poorest state in the country, with the most richly, racially diverse student population, they're showing us what we can do here in Oregon and what we can give to our kids. So I'm here to ask you, because science, I know I'm almost done, science proves that almost any child can learn how to read if she or he or they are given the tools. So I'm asking you as a board to consider signing the petition, and I know some of you already have, and we're very grateful for that, and some of you are just learning about this. So please take a look at it. We welcome your support, and we really appreciate you, and thank you for everything you do for students. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.